So the Nikon Fear Horse has peed on itself to try to scare away the wolves of the camera industry, and we must discuss it.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So Nikon actually impressed me with their Z50. I was surprised at how good it autofocused, how well it exposed everything, although it looked a little cartoonish. Nikon colors are a little Disney for my liking. I prefer the real truth. There were some deal-breaking flaws. I wouldn't consider actually buying the camera. It's waiting to be sent back to Camera Canon. Let's all go to Camera Canon tonight. Still, let's go. Why are you ruining my shot, Olympus? Stop it. So Nikon releases the Z5, and it's basically a photographer's camera. It should be against the rules when you're making a camera. Photographer losers on their workshops and shit, taking pictures. Oh, I'm on the workshop. I hope my picture wins the contest. There's a bench. I need an old man to sit on the bench and then reminisce about his past. He spilt some tea on his shirt. I know, I'll just Photoshop it out because my pictures don't represent reality. I cheat in life. That's fine. You're a loser. It's funny though, there's so many comments on the DP review site. Whenever a camera is released, they're like, oh, I wish some camera company would take out all the video specs. I'm tired of paying for video specs in my camera. I don't like that. I'll never shoot video. Well, here you go. Here it is for you. You got your cheap piece of bullshit smartphone Fear camera. Oh, we can make a cheap camera too. It's full frame though. We have none of the specs you want, but it's cheap. It's more expensive than your phone still, but we're getting closer to being dumb and useless. Do you want one? You don't. You photographers on DP Review, I'm gonna have to make a whole separate video on the plague that is the DP Review comment section where unicorn kittens go to die. Just unbelievable. But now you have it. You have your photography camera with 0 video specs. 1.7 times crop in a no longer backside illuminated sensor with worse autofocus, less features, no need for slow-mo. That's not fun. It's not even a fun feature. Why would you have that?
I mean, do people really shoot ultra slow motion in like moody indoor things anyway? Not really, right? They do it outside mostly, so I don't think it'll be a problem for that.
People do it. I've done it. It's a technique. Low light, indoor, slow motion. It's good footage. Sure, the noise levels increase a bit. I don't mind it. It's a good technique. That was $60 Canadian, by the way. One day, if you work hard, you'll live to see it. I can't guarantee it. That's a lot. Honestly though, I don't understand where this camera's supposed to fit. It's almost a Z6, but not quite. It's not better in any way. It's cheaper, close to it, but what is the point of segmenting these tiny little difference cameras? And then you're gonna have a Z6S, which is basically the same thing with 2 card slots, slightly better, same no flippy screen. Did Nikon have a boardroom meeting about how to suck? I think they did. Alright fellas, Samsung just released another smartphone. It kills our camera in every way, but we gotta keep our cool here. Let's release something to fight back. What if we finally released a camera that was better than a smartphone? Full frame sensor. Put every technology piece we have in there. You don't get it, Sarah? With your man shirt? We can't beat smartphones. We have to be worse. Don't you understand? But who would buy a giant camera if it can't compete with my smartphone? My smartphone does 8K. Stabilized image. Can you do that? The only way to beat a smartphone is to make a camera that's close to its price range, but does none of the good things that we're known for. If we do that, we have ourselves a winner. Okay. Let's make a Z6, but worse, lighter, cheaper, plastic-like mount. Can we do a plastic mount? Maybe a new lens, a tiny little lens that offers zero benefit in any lighting situation. Sarah, if women were allowed to be presidents of companies, you'd be the first. That's just the kind of ingenuity we need here. You're fired, but I'll recommend you to Pentax. You have good ideas. Too good. You're fired. You're hot. Do you want a date? You don't want it. In my honest opinion, I think it's cameras like this that are just gonna make the camera industry plummet. They offer nothing special. You have so many features in your phone, and then you look, it's like, oh, 4K 30p, what the hell is that? Even a GoPro does 60. Doesn't ever record the actual files. Everyone for some reason carries a phone with them. I don't. Whenever I leave the house, that phone's staying here. It's here for one purpose, to get my Amazon deliveries. It's the only reason it's here. When I go out, I'm on the computer so much during the day, when I leave, it's time to escape that. Most people are on the subway playing shit and checking messages, think your own thoughts. But whatever, y'all are guinea pig sheep in your own playpen of disasters. But whatever, y'all have your phone and it's always with you. So you have this pretty damn good camera already there. Why would you bring some giant thing with you? Imagine if this was just a camera, that would be too big to vlog with. That's bullshit. I turned off the light to highlight the dark thoughts I'm about to have. So if you have a smartphone, in order to carry something like this with a giant bitch attached to it that's even bigger than this, you have to entice me in some way. You're not doing it. If you have keys that work, I always have keys with me. What if you came out with, I have bigger. They're a lot heavier, a lot bigger. You only have a little adapter that you need. The bigness is unneeded. They do break. Why would you this is a terrible example. Say you always carry with you a bottle of water. You always have a little plastic bottle. I come out with this lead-based 15-pound thing that it poisons you, but it's heavier and more expensive. Offer me your best ideas. These were terrible ideas. I don't want to drink out of lead water bottles and have giant keys that break my door. You gotta come up with look at the image quality, how fast it shoots. It's not like this won't be a good camera for some people if you just want to take pictures and it'll look good. You get your blurry background, barely, with that new lens, whatever the hell that is. If that would have been just a 20 to 50 like the Panasonic tried, you might have had something. It's just a boring camera. You don't even have a flippy screen. It's 2014. Every camera should flip in some direction towards me, the egotistical vlogger who only cares about himself and who he kills each day with his stupid videos. But much like the Z50, I bet ya, I get this thing in my hands, I'm like, oh, look at that. But I don't see why. I would totally buy the Z6 over this thing. Less video featured, no slow motion. We saw the $20 bill show that rained upon us. That's needed, especially for the sit-down at-home videos. So Nikon, you suck. I don't see how they're digging themselves out of this camera hole where every company is it's a landslide, it's a sinkhole, we're all dead. And Nikon, this is your answer? A dumbed down version of the Z6 that nobody bought? Nikon, you suck. So let me know if this was the dumbest camera ever to be released. I think the Z6S will also not have a flippy screen, so it's basically they're not getting the message here that I'm sending out. Vloggers are trying to take over the world, let us do it. We have tons of great insight to share with you on our way to grocery shop. You deserve it. You deserve this content. You're so lucky. What a time to be alive. So, thank you for watching a Panasonic S1 episode. Where's my Fuji? Don't show it. There's a secret lens on there. Oh, it's coming. Oh, I don't want you to see it. What if I showed you Tone-like? Can you guess the lens? Oh, you know it. Some of you know it already. Oh my God, it's coming. All right, we're done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for buying it. Plain black t-shirt at your local mountain equipment co-op. And subscribe for more videos. I'll see you next.